Welcome to your Monday Morning Pearl. I'm Steve Keck. Today I want to talk to you about a little known concept around human behavior that can be critical to helping you elevate your sales. And that's countenance. While countenance is typically dealt with in a spiritual context, what it really comes down to is how you carry yourself into a situation. Because countenance is the thing they see before they understand your vision. So when you're trying to sell someone something, it's your countenance that speaks first and loudest over what you're actually trying to advise someone. So if you have a confident, calm, we're going to get this done countenance around you in a situation, you're going to find people respond to that. And last week we talked about balancing or carrying the authority that's been granted to you as salespeople. And this is very much in line with that. Your countenance demonstrates your authority. Countenance comes across in two ways. One, by default, and the other, by design. A default countenance works like this. I used a default countenance that I was not really wanting to demonstrate in a meeting when 1 minute before my Zoom call, all my technology fritzed. I showed up with a frustrated countenance. And I actually had to do uphill work to convince someone that I was in control. So a default countenance can be good or can be really not that beneficial. Designing countenance does not mean you're being false about who you are and what you're bringing to the table. What it does mean is you're being intentional about it. And so to be a successful salesperson, you do need to be intentional about it. So what are the things that change your countenance? I'll give you an example. If you put two salespeople on a call, one who knows their product and one who doesn't, and some prospect asks them a question specifically about something in their product, the person who knows their product is going to have the stronger countenance. And that's it. So here's a few things you can do to affect your countenance and design it the right way. First, understand what brings you confidence. If it's knowing your product, then know your product. If it's creating the right environment, then do that. Second, are you dressing accordingly? And yes, I mean dressing accordingly. Are you wearing colors that are confident for you? Are you wearing this dress code that makes you feel like you're in authority and in charge? If you're not doing that, you're short-circuiting your countenance towards the other person. And the third thing is acknowledge and then deal with your fears. Removing fear in your life is going to present the strongest countenance of your demeanor that you want to be the most successful as a salesperson. You can default your countenance or you can design it. Design is better. So take a good look at what you can do to help build better countenance for yourself and for your teammates. And as always, if you or your sales team need to help develop the skills to thrive, let's have a conversation. Reach out to us on our website or one of our social channels.